Hey guys, Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna break down Touch Too Much by AC/DC Classic. Gonna rock out. Also, thanks for any extra support, like subscribing here to the Marty Music channel or checking out, courses at my website, all that stuff. Bunch of links down there for you to check out, so thank you for that. Let's rock. All right, this song is the key of E, or it revolves around E. I'm going to show you the Angus part. I'm pretty sure it's Angus on the right, the speaker on the right. So that first, we'll call it Angus's guitar. First, it just chugs on the open E. Now the vocals come in, and it starts on the open E. Then C, which is the 3rd fret A, then open A for twice as long. Starts over, E, C, A. Now we're going to go to a C power chord, or a C5, and for this first guitar, we're going to do it, which I'm playing like a C major chord, but the D string's muted. So you're really just hearing the 3rd fret on the A and the open G. So those first hits, bump, bump, bump. Then A power chord, or A5, which is open A and 2nd fret D, G. The next time, the hits are a little different. All very natural feeling, but just, some accents. Bum, 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 dun, 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 rest. So the D's ring out, but not all the way. So E, C, A, E, C, A. Now the C power chord. 3, 4, A power chord. C again. So those D's, like I said, they still get cut off, but they just breathe a little bit more, obviously, than the hits. And then rest, E, E, and it's an E power chord, and we're going to play it like an E major chord, but you're muting the G string. And then a G5, which is 3rd fret B, 3rd fret high E, 3rd fret E, but we're muting that A string just naturally with the middle finger. And then an A5. And then 3, 2, O on the A string. And I'm using my middle finger. It's easier to get that fast Angus vibrato. I'm going 3, 2, O, and then a D5, which is just like the D major chord, but muting that high E. So the rest is on that first one. Rest. G, A, 3, 2, D. No rest there. Then finally, rest again. And then you cut that G off. So it's not a, it's a. So then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it starts over. So touch, G, touch 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so you're just going with your right hand, but you have to switch real quick between the D5 and the A5. So you can just see that and that. I'm not even worried about my middle finger. And so that's all the way through the first verse and chorus. And then the second verse and chorus, they just start adding some little bells and whistles. Okay, so now the second verse, instead of the single note, he goes power chords. Or 5 chords. E5 now instead of the single note. C5, A5, and little hits. D, D, A, A. 5s, of course, power chords. And it goes a repeat. Same thing again. D, D, A, A, and now C5. And it's just more rocking. They're not hits. To A, A. Same thing, C5. Now D5. Same chorus. All right. The body. Touch on my brain. Rest. And now this time, touch too much. Instead of on the first chorus, it's chugs on A. This time now, it's the second chorus, we chug on E. Into the next section. So now there's a little guitar solo, and he's doing the Chuck Berry Angus vibe. The chords underneath are just power chord on C to A, and then C to D, just like that. Basically what is the pre-chorus. Cool power chord hits, but let's go to that Chuck Berry thing. E minor pentatonic is where he is for that whole little section. 14th fret G, 12B, 12 high E. That's like the main theme he's going for. But you got that B string bend, he's just all, oh, and he does do a, where he adds the 6. You can also, which is a Chuck Berry thing as well. But really, I would just improvise a quick little, because then it goes right into E. These are all power chords. E, G, A, G, A. So, and I'm going A, G, A just by hitting the D and G second open back. So, and we go to a B power chord, which is the 2nd fret A root. And then up a half step to C, A, E, C, A, E. All together. From there, there's nothing too new. There's not like any new crazy part for the rest of the song, but they change up. They do it's like an outro chorus. E, G, A, but then D. So it's just a new progression, but you know, same chords. E, G, A, D, E, and they start, you know. But then eventually it goes to the original chorus. And it chorus, 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 chorus. And then finally you get to what happens after the very first chorus, which is... It just repeats. Repeats the little A5, D5 repeating part, ends on the E. That is Angus, baby. All right, I changed guitars up for fun. We've got Malcolm. E power chord up here. 7, 9, 9, A, D, G. Open E. And then for this intro part, the C chord, you can just keep that index finger on the 7 and your middle finger goes to the 8 of the E. And so that's that first C chord. Then he goes to this upper register A5 chord, which the root is right there on the 7th fret D, so that's an A note. So 7, 9, 10, and then he goes by just flattening your pinky across that 10th fret high E. So same parts here, but you can do a power chord, you know, a... Chorus is going to be the same for both guitars. So from there, instead, you know, the second verse, for instance, Angus is playing that. So Malcolm could be right here for that E chord. Sorry, to C. And then for this, so that's really the only difference going on there. They play the choruses in unison. They play this in unison. So that continues the same way. Let's see, the solo where he's going, and Malcolm would be playing C to A, C to D. You can do it however you want. You can do it that way. You could go, or, and so from there, it's pretty much all the same, you know. So follow along, and I hope you have fun with it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Thank you again for hanging out. Really appreciate you subscribing here to the channel. And then I've got links for all kinds of stuff below, like free courses, other killer stuff. Thank you for all that. Hope to see you again. See you later.